What's up, guys? Happy Monday. How is everybody doing? It's been a good week. I hope everyone was doing well. I hope all your toy hunts was good. I hope you were able to find some good stuff for yourselves. I was not able to. I had a very late post on this toy hunt. If you guys checked out this toy hunt that I put up earlier today, um, I was delayed. I had a wedding to go to this weekend. uh, there was just other factors that I couldn't get to, doing any type of video and editing and all that kind of stuff. So I've been busy. I didn't even go to that many stores as well. I did hit up the liquidation stores, but there was nothing new. So as I mentioned in my previous toy hunt, you never know. You never know what you're going to find there. We'll try again this week. I have some opportunities to go back to the half off store this upcoming week or this week. So I'm hoping to see something more that I would love to pick up. I'm I'm really like wishful thinking about Maximum Hulk showing up at these liquidation stores. It may happen. I don't know, but I'm just trying to see. Um, a lot of people hit me up about Maximum Spider-Man, the Gamerverse Venom. If I find another, if I could help them out, if I could try. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Like I said, you never know what we can find at these stores. Plus, I'm not the only toy hunter in my area. I could have very poor timing in going to these stores and seeing what I could find. But what I have been trying to find was at Ross or DD's discounts. I've been trying to find these discounted Marvel Legends or Black Series that I think a lot of you may have been seeing so far, whether it be on Instagram posts or like toy community Facebook posts. They're just showing up now. Like the latest ones that are showing up now is Jod from the Black Series Skeleton Crew. The more of the Blackheart wave showing up at DD's discounts and Ross, because Hellstrom is showing up at Ross now. Moon Knight, Helverine, they're showing up at DD's discounts. It's crazy. I would love to find those, but I think on the next toy hunt video that I have, I did go back to the DD's discounts where I found like a lot of Van Presto statues in the hopes that I would get lucky and find some Marvel Legends. That did not happen. It was unfortunately a waste of time. But the reason why I went there was because I went to the Build Expo this past Wednesday over in New York. I was trying it out. I wanted to see what the Build Expo was all about. And the Build Expo was all about, it was hosted by B&H Photo, which is a New York staple of getting any type of equipment you need for photography, videography, and all alike of that nature. So this expo had so many companies that came out to basically show off a lot of their new equipment, new products. You can test them out while you're there. And of course to sell them through B&H Photo. And I would love to have picked up a couple items, but man, so expensive. Even though there were some discounts there, it was nice. A lot of companies just throwing out sweepstakes, freebie stuff, try to win this, try to win that. I tried out so many different like cameras for content creation, and I love the DJ Osmo Pocket 3. It's such an awesome device. That company was there, by the way. There's so many different lighting companies that I never knew about, and they were all there, and some of that stuff was so good. I really enjoyed it. For a free expo, that was actually very worth it. Outside of the expo, I did hit up, Times Square, went to Tamashii Nations, went to Midtown Comics. the usual spots that I would normally go to. And I went to some places in North Jersey, like Little Japan. Went to Little Japan in North Jersey. Always fun to go there. But I actually behaved. I didn't pick up anything, which was hard for me. There were so many figure arts I wanted to pick up at the Tamashii Nation store, and I didn't pick up anything. Oh, it was tough, really tough. But I know I have pre-orders that are going to hit, and it's going to kill me if I bought more stuff that I'm not prepared for. So I behaved. I held off. I'm hoping for, a lower price when I find it, secondhand or something like that. That's what I would hope for. But thank you guys for showing up tonight. Even if you're here for a few minutes, I greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much. If you could just hit the like button beforehand, I would greatly appreciate that. But to check who is here in our chat, Mark Rose, as always. How are you, sir? What's going on? Skew Raider. Brick Something's here. How are you, man? Ratface44. What's up, man? BQ King. What's up, man? And let's see. Skew Raider's here. Ratface here. Sculpture 3D Toys. How are you doing, sir? I saw Hellstrom at Ross. First time I've seen anything like that around here. Whoa, nice. Very cool. Yeah, Hellstrom. It's not a bad figure. It's a nice character to have in the collection, but for $5.99, it's a great deal. Simo, what's up, man? How you doing? Kiwi Collector's here. How are you, sir? Robert Snyder, what's going on? Four Feathers. Rick, what's up, man? How you doing? RMD, what's up? And let's see. Robert's Infinite Realms. How are you, sir? Let's see. Found my first Star Wars Black Series figures this weekend at Raw. Skeleton Crew, Jod. Yes, sir. Good for you, man. I appreciate. I'm happy. I'm happy for you that you found some. NJ Tree, what's up, man? How you doing? Black Series SM33 shoes up on Friday. Really? And who else? Who else here? I think I got everybody. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, there's the toy hunting is always going to continue. I can't wait to check out the half off store this week. But honestly, like if I can find Vision at Ross, Jod at Ross, that would be cool. I would love to pick those up at a very good discount, but we'll see. DD's discounts is so much more difficult because it's not in my area. I'd have to travel at least an hour to get to one, and that's not worth it. Not worth it at all. I think the closest one to me, yeah, is New Jersey. The one I went to recently, because it was it's near the Princeton area. So there's a few stores there. There's a Ross there. There's a Target there. I could possibly get to that, but that's only if I'm going to New Jersey. So I don't know. The ones in Philly are much more further out, and I don't know if I can really make it to those. They're much more difficult. I am crazy today. I went on a toy hunt. Normally, I don't toy hunt this on a Monday because I am sleeping because I just get off of work at 7 o'clock this morning. But this week, my son had a camp, and I had to drive him there this morning. So because I was in the area, I was like, let's go check out Walmart. Let's go check out Target. And it helped because I did have to do some grocery shopping at Walmart. So I just picked up some items at Walmart. Nothing at Walmart. Was hoping to find some stuff. Nope. Nothing at all. Target, though. Target surprised me. I was trying to see if I would find Rogue or Wolverine. Not that I would pick them up. I was just hoping to see if I could find them. But no, even though the Target app said that the X-Men 97 Rogue and Wolverine were available, but they were nowhere to be found. So that's okay. I already have Rogue right here, so I don't necessarily need it, but I may want another Rogue for the Marvel versus Capcom shelf that I'm kind of working here with my Jada Toy stuff. So we'll see. I don't know. Does your DDs have to? Yes, they definitely do. They have a section in the back, and then they always do a section right up at the register. Most of the stuff that I've found is normally by the register, but it's just because of how far it is, it's just not worth it to drive all the way down there. That's my only problem with it. So you'll probably see this in the next toy hunt, but I'll show it to you now because I was just like, I spent some money and I'm just like, I'm excited about it. And I hate myself for it. So I even talked to Omega Weapon, which regular in the videos, regular in the chat and the comments. So he's been educating me a little bit in regards to this stuff and others. And I'm just like, oh, I just fell into this badly. I did pick up the starter pack of the Final Fantasy Magic cards because I loved Final Fantasy. Absolutely. I didn't know it was, covering majority of all the Final Fantasy characters, but here's the starter kit. And then I also got the bundle box, which comes with quite a bit of stuff. This is more of the better value because you have more packs and other cards for a cheaper price. Yeah, I kind of messed up here. These are expensive, by the way. There was collector boosters and other commander decks that I wanted to pick up, and then I kind of held. I'm just like, ugh, I went back. And you know what's crazy? I went back a few hours later. It's all gone. Someone came by and just went, nope, they're all mine. I swear to God. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And Omega Weapon told me that the ones that I did not buy are, going for 2 to 3 times the price on eBay. It's insane with these cards. Unbelievable. I'm happy I got what I got. And I think I'll enjoy it. I know my brother plays a little bit of Magic. I don't think I'll be playing this, but man, I would love to, collect a base set of this stuff. This is incredible. Really, really incredible. I really like it. I'm glad. I was able to just grab what I can. Honestly, I told Dante this from Infinity Equation is like I never thought I would see these boxes at a store. Never thought. Which is why I was like, I don't care. It's not going to bother me. If I don't see it, I don't have to buy it. Next thing you know, I see it. It's like, son of a bitch. Wanted it. Absolutely wanted it. Where did I see? Oh, here we go. Kiwi. I just bought 3 boosters. Oof, I know, right? Figure Fight Club. What's up, man? How you doing? Just figs in the mail today. Savage Cruiser Wave 2. Gun Girl. Ooh, very cool. I'm after Final Fantasy 9 and 10. Oh, yeah. I saw some of those boxes, and they're all gone now. Up for pre-order target is MTG Spider-Man. Oh, nice. I pre-ordered mine through Amazon back in, I want to say March. I didn't even know that Target was doing a pre-order for it. Finally got my 97 Rogan. Nice, man. That's really cool. I joined work for work. Sean Beatty, what's up? Black Series collection now dwarfs my import one. Wow. Okay. Like a faction of the cross. Yeah, exactly. They do well together. You can definitely fit them. Spartan Toy Hunter, what's up, man? Lately, cards lately have been going crazy. I know it hurts, man. But I will be letting go of some items in the collection because I'm just there. I am really there. I'm getting to focus a little bit on what I really wanted to collect now, and a lot of impulse buys that I've been buying, I love, but the love dies out after 4 to 6 months. So I'm getting to that point with some of the items in my collection that I'm just like, I'm gonna probably let some of this stuff go, uh, and use those funds for a lot of the pre-orders that I've been doing. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's jump into toy news, which I don't think is much, but it's still pretty cool. Shambedi, absolutely. It's probably on Toy Arc that I'm going to check out. So we will definitely take a look at that. Let me just grab this mouse and hopefully I can get it together. Let's see here. So Toy Arc, of course. That's where I grabbed the images for the thumbnail. But we will kind of cover some of this stuff. Cyclops was a huge surprise yesterday. So let's jump into, we'll start from the top. Let's start from the top. The Mega Man Wave 3 by Jada Toys. I saw these last year at New York Comic Con. They were on display. Very cool. Awesome looking figures as always. The figures themselves are great. If you haven't tried Jada's Mega Man figures, they're really good. They're absolutely wonderful to like play around with, pose. So much fun. And now that they're giving us the one without a helmet, great. Really cool. So there's Mega Man, there's Bubble Man, and Woodman. I forgot about Bubble Man. When I saw him, I was like, who is this guy? I don't remember this one. But he looks just like what he would be. Very simple. The articulation's nice. Yes, it's single jointed, but trust me, that it does what it needs to do for what you get out of it. Excellent sculpts going on too. This Mega Man. So you get the little droid thing. I don't remember the name of that, but it's still cool to see it. I love the unhelmeted sculpt. That looks awesome. It's the same body. I don't think there's anything different from what I could see on my shelf. Looks exactly the same. I don't think there's any improvements or changes on it, but it looks really good. And I'm sure you could swap out with the other heads. Like there's an angry head on the first one, and then Woodman. Yeah, I remember fighting this guy. All the leaves that fly around. Very cool. The leaf effect is nice. So yeah, nice to see. These shouldn't cost that much. I think they should only be like $20 if I'm not mistaken. But I like to see newer stuff from Jada. It's really cool to see. Let's see. I saw that last night and thought of Art and the people who have. Yeah, thanks. I need to let go of these DBZ figure arts. Whoa, that's a good one. That's letting go of figure arts. Some are good that appreciate in value. So by all means, good luck, man. To Vaz Zone, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. I love him. Jadeness continues. That Mega Man is going to look great playing the arcade game of Mega Man. I have that's his size. Oh, nice. I just watched Yojo Jerk with Jersey Maniac talking about that Cyclops. I wasn't interested before, but after what they pointed out, I'm like, no way at all. I've never figure arts. I've only delved into the anime figures, so I don't know what to expect out of that. Well, I had Tekken 8 Jin. It's not the best figure. It's nice, but my concern with it is going to be scale. I know the scale is going to be an issue for me. Recently sold 80% of MCU figures. Wow, that's crazy, man. Joe, what's up, man? How you doing? Okay, let's jump back in here. Nope, clicked on the wrong thing. Here we go. So yeah, Mega Man, cool. Terrifier NECA Art the Clown Ultimate figure. I thought there's already one. I've never seen the Terrifier movies. It's not that I don't have an interest. I just haven't had an opportunity to watch it. I hear they're very, very gory. Typical NECA. It looks really good in terms of sculpt. I'm surprised they kind of made it this way. There's no well, the single joints I'm not surprised with. There's no torso or waist. That's interesting. This is definitely a figure that I'd expect there to be soft goods, not like a sculpt like this. But this is NECA, and I mean we're kind of used to NECA doing this category of figures. Man, how many head sculpts does this have? Holy crap! Is that a whip? Oof. Okay. Multiple hands. Oh, face plates. Cool. Face plates. A drill. Oh my god. A lot of stuff. And then a plastic bag. Cool. But this is what? NECA store, 2 p.m. I was not aware of MAFEX reveals, but then it made me think, I'm like, isn't this stuff been out before? Are these like reissues? This is something that I wasn't ready to see. But according to this, Terminator 2, Judgment of T-800 and John Connor, $135. Wow. The T-1000 also. Oh, you know what? This is MAFEX. That's why I was thinking NECA at the moment. Spider-Man Miles Morales. I could have sworn that was already released, but this says it's a comic renewal version, so I'm assuming it's like a reissue in a way, like how Spider-Man was, as well as Scarlet Spider comic version 2.0, which the Scarlet Spider was my first MAFEX figure ever. I sold it. I don't have any more MAFEX figures, so I was surprised to see, oh look, Scarlet Spider again, Metacom Toy Exhibition 25. And another one, Homelander Blood Splatter version. So these sound like exclusives. Night Crusader Batman Black version. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I need to catch up on The Boys. I don't think I ever finished season 3 or the other show, that the spin-off show. Holy crap, man. That is wild. This Batman looks good too. I know everyone raves about was it the Hush Batman? This looks good. I just never I never got into MAFEX. I think sure price was a factor of it, but then again, I was like, I was so into Marvel Legends, and I wasn't really collecting DC comic figures, and I really have no place for DC at all. I don't have DC. I only have whatever McFarlane figures I have remaining right there, and that's pretty simple. That's White Knight, Batman White Knight. That's it. That's all I got. I don't have anything else. It's weird, right? You would think like I would have a Superman figure. Nope, I don't. I have a Superman statue, because I used to collect Kotobukiya statues, and I still have them. They're kind of right over here. But figure-wise, no, I don't have them. These look, the Batman looks really good. Here's Miles, which I swear to God, I've seen this already, which is a reissue. And Scarlet Spider. So version 2.0. Okay. I can see subtle differences paint-wise. Absolutely. I can see that. All that shading in the musculature in the head. Looks great. It was a fun figure. It absolutely was a fun figure when I tried it out. I had no complaints about it. Where'd we go? Here we go. It's no go for me because they're scale, but yeah, want that. Mega Man? Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a great Mega Man. Pass me, got no attachment to them or played the game. Really? You never played? The originals. Those were the best. T2 figures are fire. I went to the Terminator 2 video game coming out this fall. Is there really? I didn't even know that. Darth Educator's here. What's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for the shout out on your last. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for Justice, which I have it right here. If I can open it tonight, we will see. Looking forward to the Terminator 2 video game. What is this Terminator 2? Why do I not know about this? I was, you know what? I'm so inundated with that new Marvel Tokon game. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Absolutely want it. Gen V, thank you, Ski Raider. Forgot all about that one. Batman's all never get enough Batmans. I know, right? Sounds good, man. I've been able to get back. Terminator, yeah. Check out the trailer for Terminator 2 video game, Four Feathers. Now I got to check it out, man. Much more pricier than figure arts, at least on new releases from what I've seen and a few that I pre-ordered. Yeah. Because of Marvel Legends, I just felt as I don't need MAFEX or their Marvel figures from MAFEX. It just wasn't as good as they are. There was just like, I'm content with my Marvel Legends. It looks nice, but I'm really picky with MAFEX because of the price. I have Steel, Superboy, Nightwing. Oh, see, well, at least that's a nice set because of you have some good DC characters right there. Might be a pickup. Well, the first version might be cheaper now because this newer one's coming out. I've missed the T2 video game memo. I got to check it out now too. See, this is crazy. I couldn't remember the title of Gen V either. That didn't last long in my brain. Let's see. Let's just go back. The Terminator 2 figures. That looks really good. Really nice. Single jointed knees, maybe? From what I'm seeing here in the sculpt. That gap is weird in the elbow. Do you see that? That's weird to me. All black. And John Connor. It doesn't look bad. What do these two come with? Alternate head? There's a nice accessory. The roses, nice. shotgun, the backpack, and here's the T1000. I love how he has that steel bar. That's awesome. Pointy finger, very good. And then, oh, nice. Very cool. Oh, he's got the arms too. That's awesome. And that pointy finger. I love Terminator 2. Terminator 2, one of my favorite movies. It isn't all new. It's a whole separate torso. I was wondering how they were doing that, but it's a whole separate torso. That's crazy. Wow, that's if it works, cool. That's a lot for T1000. Cool. How are they? Oh, where's T1000? 96 bucks. Wow, it's a lot of stuff for 96 bucks. But John Connor, what do you get? Endoskeleton. Yeah, it didn't come with much. There's just 2 figures. Okay. Okay. Then we will go to this guy. Oh my god. What a surprise from Big Bad Toy Store. Cops and Crooks bulletproof 6-inch figure. That is crazy. Seeing the images of this, I was just like, oh wow, that's pretty awesome. Soft goods coat, that's really awesome. You take off the soft goods coat, I was like, what the hell? It just looks weird to me now. You take off that coat, it definitely looks weird to me now. I don't know. Is it just me that I felt that way? 6 inches tall, priced at $39.99, due for release in the 4th quarter of the year. Big Bad Toy Store is the sponsor for this. It's from the Big Bad Workshop, so that's cool. So same people that did Monster Force. Is that, am I correct on that? Not Monster Force. The Santa figures, right? I think so. That's what I remember. 20 points of articulation. Blends perfectly with other 1/12 scale figures. Yeah, so here we go. I mean, we got this, and then maybe it's because I can't remember visually like the original toy as well as the animation, and then I'm just like, huh? Maybe the coat messes it up. I'm really trying to remember. This was just weird to me. Like, what happened here? But I know it. This is what it is. It was maybe it's just because how it's being translated now into the 1/12 scale with all the articulation that we would want. It was just weird to me. Definitely. I just get this coat. There you go. Still comes with a fair amount of stuff. Where do we go? Where do we go? I have a few. The ones I have are fantastic. I'm not going to too deep with them though. I don't blame you. I feel like MAFEX to me is, you sample some here and there. You don't really collect it as a line, but maybe some people do. I just don't. There's not enough. There's so many options out there, especially some that are more affordable. I would love to do video game YouTube stuff, but I need a computer and a capture card, and that gets pricey. I would love to as well. But I have no time to play games. That's my problem. I did Marvel Rivals that one night, and I did a live stream on it, and then my microphone wasn't working, and it was just hard for me to get everything set up and actually make the time to do so. It's such a pain in the butt. I would have to buy a whole new microphone. I have the whole new setup. I get it. I would love to do it, but it's crazy. Come with me if you want to live. They look better than the NECA ones to me, at least. I think they're definitely better articulated. T1000, I think it looks great. Just need a Punisher Marvel Legends bike, maybe a coffin. The Punisher bike that they did wasn't bad. I actually liked it. Justin collects. What's up, man? How you doing? Man, these MAFEX T2 figures look great. Even that I can't remember consuming so much TV content these days. Robert Patrick is an awesome actor, especially in the X-Files. Yes, he was definitely good in the X-Files. These look really good. Saw this in the theaters and loved it. I also had no idea there was a game. See, what the hell? Where are we missing this stuff? Here, and the shrinking lady and the lady half of the other character. I'll keep watching. Cops. I think it's a great take on the character. Get that coffin and bike, you're set. Yeah. This has a heavy animation past this time. That's awesome. Where we go? Oh, it kind of jumped. I watched 2 episodes of this 2 weeks ago. Think that warrants me being able to get bulletproof. There you go. Yeah, it does. You're good. It's crime fighting time. 1 more episode and you're in for the whole line. I may see if I can find the bike then. Should a 3D printed coffin? That depends on the coffin. I have a, well, yeah, it depends on the style of the coffin. Super Action Stuff has a coffin. It's a wooden coffin. It's a nice accessory. You can get it for like 20, 25 bucks, and it comes with 40 accessories to play with. So you can look at that. Like the old school vibes. Robert Patrick and Peacemaker. What? He did a crazy job. Okay, let's see. Let's jump back into this. So, never thought I'd see Cops and Crooks. It's great. It's really cool. So I'm happy with it. I don't know if I'll be picking it up. I loved the show. It was such a good show, and when I was a kid. If I remember correctly, weren't the toys, didn't they have the red snap? Was it called snaps? You know, the ones where when you hit a metal, it had that bang sound when you scraped along on the red. You know what I'm talking about. I hope you know what I'm talking about. But they had accessories where you inserted the red strip and it will make the bang sound. Yeah, I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm just trying to remember what it was called. But I feel like those were the toys that had those accessories. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And I had 1 or 2 of the figures. I don't remember which ones, but I know it wasn't bulletproof. I know I didn't have bulletproof. Yeah, we're going to get into this one. Caps. Yes, the red snap caps. Thank you. That's what I was trying to remember. Busted caps. Yes. So, yes, I remember we would take them and we would just use our fingernail and just try to go like that, just to see how, if we could do that. Stupid us, we would use our fingernail. We could easily just use a coin and just do it. But it was always fun. Hard to get though, because once you used it, you got nothing left. I remember, I think you were able to buy extras, like they sold extras in the toy aisle. Man, they don't do that stuff anymore. Ben Jan, what's up, man? Let's see. All right. we'll discuss this. Very exciting. This was a surprise announcement. Who would have thought? Figuarts Gameverse? Did they misspell? Is this Gameverse or Gamerverse? For just Figuarts doing a Cyclops. I was like, wait, what the hell is happening here? It looks good. Tamashii Nation is now joining the fray, revealing an SH Figuarts Cyclops 6-inch scale figure based on the game as well. I don't know. I think, Figuarts, they definitely do a great job with their articulation. What choices they make for their articulation and the way they're posing this Cyclops, it does look good. It does. But their sculpting is always what people argue about. Is that a fair word to say? I mean, look, this is Figuarts. This is their style choice of sculpting and where they're going to make their cuts in their figure. I've seen this type of articulation, sculpting cuts through all my anime figures. It's very similar. So I have no issue with it as long as it can articulate. It doesn't bother me. But I understand for people not wanting to have certain areas to be, cut. So everyone's talking about the crotch, the whole pelvic area and the ass area. I mean, Jesus Christ, I get it. They don't like to see it like that, but this is their design choice. What am I supposed to do? You can't unsee it now, but what are you going to do? Will it articulate the way you want it? Hopefully. I'm hoping it will. I would have never thought to see this pose from Cyclops. But here we go. Figuarts did it. It's pretty crazy. I mean, look at what they have in the ankle here. The ankle has so much going on. There's the toe joint, but then there's this cup that wraps around the ball joint, which I'm assuming. I mean, there is definitely a pin here and a pin here, because you can see right there where it kind of hinges, but it's got this like ball area that covers that joint. There's so much that's going on in the sculpt to cover up areas. If it works well, I'm happy for it. I'm glad that it's going to. Cyclops, crouching like this, crossing his arms like that. That's awesome. I'm glad to see it. I don't know if the new Cyclops from Marvel Legends can really do something like this. I don't remember. I could try it. I have one right in front of me. But who's to say? I mean, is it the same? Is it almost the same? Almost. But it still looks good. I think it still looks great. My concern with this is how tall will it be? Is it going to be the import, the typical import 6-inch scale of Figuarts, which will absolutely look smaller than the rest? I fully believe it may look small. If he was lined up with the Figuarts Street Fighter Ryu, then I could kind of gauge how tall this figure is, but we're not going to see that yet, so we'll see what happens. Still looks good to me. Can you believe? I was hoping, and then I saw it say, oh, it's just cardboard. Oh man, I wish if they really did the actual optic blast. That would have been really awesome. Okay. I fell asleep on the second episode. Figure out shooting their shot in the toy world with the Marvel Gamerverse line now. I love it. I think it's awesome. Let's see what they got to do. Snapcaps bring back nostalgia for me. Yeah, hell yeah. Wait until you see Misdemeanor and Nightshade. They'll wake you up. Oh, really? Drugstore cheap toy refills not around today. Nope, not at all. How big are these? Psych looks good. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of it might be like that. He'll be right at 6 inches or maybe just slightly below 6 inches. That's my fear. If it's too small, I am not sure it's going to work at all with your domestic line, really. Cyclops, we already know this Cyclops will work with their Street Fighter line. Absolutely. It'll definitely work because they're basing it off of their own line, their own. So who knows if this Cyclops is going to really measure up to Marvel Legends, if that's, or Jada Toys, I should say. T-string Cyclops for sure. 5'7". It wouldn't surprise me. It definitely wouldn't surprise me. What in the sassy laser blast is this? Has joints for his joints. Same as WWE figures. I was hoping 6 inches. If not, then always Legends. Yeah. Looks good though. And Beltran, what's up, man? Figure looks great, but they run small, which I'm aware of, and that's what I'm afraid of. If it runs small, I know I'm not getting it. Then again, I don't know if I would have gotten it to begin with because I'm not getting the SHF Street Fighter line. I'm not. Because I'm happy with Jada. I'm going to be extremely happy with Storm Arena when I get mine, and I've been happy with Marvel Legends. So if I never had, let's just say if I never had Marvel Legends, absolutely, I'll pick this one up. But I have enough Cyclopses. Sold my W. Yeah, right. Those were small. I remember how cheap they got at one point, like where you could buy Undertaker, Triple H, Stone Cold for like $30 or less. I would have easily bought them, but then I found out how small they were, and I was like, ugh, I can't do that. It's short according to the comparisons I saw earlier today. Oh, really? I did not know they did comparisons today. Screaming Head made me say, no way. So he's small at 5'7", but still the big question is what other characters will they do? And is Capcom something they can do? That's the thing. They can do Capcom because look at them doing their Street Fighter line. But that's just Street Fighter. Would they do like Strider or Mega Man or geez, how about any of the Darkstalkers? Who am I missing? I'm missing a lot of people. Dante. Would they do Dante? But when it comes to Marvel, who would they put for Marvel? And who are they allowed to play with Marvel? Cyclops was a big surprise. They got to do Wolverine. There's no doubt that Figure Arts will do Wolverine. We'll see that happen. And I'm sure it'll be a much more better articulated one, but we'll see what happens with that. I would love to see it. Would love to see it. Maybe they'll do something like they did. Oh no, Storm Arena did it. Well, no, they do it with My Hero Academia. Well, they do the silhouettes to kind of show us who's coming soon. If they do silhouettes, that'll be fun. I would love to see who's up next. At least as consumers got choices to be made with this Gamerverse Marvel. I feel the same way. Screaming Head says no to me, just a flat pink opening. So that was weird to me too. Just a flat pink opening. I felt as if they were being they're copying way too much on like the 2D look of the character in the video game. So they made that choice. It just, I agree. I don't like it. I don't like it as I just don't like it. Looking at Cyclops' backside, all I can think about is the stocks of Cisco. C Breezy, what's up? Is it true Ollie's has G.I. Joe Classified Series 60th anniversary? As far as it goes, I heard someone has found some. I haven't confirmed it yet. I haven't checked my Ollie's, but it wouldn't surprise me. So give it a shot. I would love to see it. I already have them. For $12.99, that's pretty good. I mean, look, we've seen them at Ross. The female sniper and the Halo jumper were found at Ross for $12.99. So for Ollie's to get them, it wouldn't surprise me. I've seen some images of it, but I don't recall seeing. Oh, you know what I did? I do recall seeing the tags on the image. So yeah, I'm sure it's true. I just haven't found it myself. Captain Commando, thank you, Omega Weapon. Yes, that would be cool. Captain Commando would be pretty cool to see. Yeah, right? Skew Raider, check it out. Will SHF do the first comic-ish Hulk? It's possible. That would be a big Hulk. Do you remember how big Hulk is, like in Marvel superheroes or Marvel versus Capcom? It's crazy. Ooh, Ruby Heart. That would be cool. Disavowed. What's up, man? How you doing? Watching the new Toy Hunt on TV and live show phone. Thank you, sir. If they do other Marvel and any Capcom, doesn't matter if he's small. People could go crazy with SH figures and do the ultimate multiversal fighting game. Sure. Absolutely. I think many people will want to try and get as much as they can to flesh out that display of theirs. But there's the scale for me. That it definitely poses a problem for me. I don't, just like I can't do 3 3/4. I can't do it anymore. I'm too much within the 6 to 7 inch range that getting anything smaller or larger just messes things up where I just don't have a spot really to do or play around with. It sucks, right? It's just, that's just how I feel with the scale. Now I know I'm sure it won't be that bad of a height difference. I don't know. It's just, it wouldn't sit well with me. I'm definitely not as picky with the characters that aren't Legends or Jada. If they make Dante, or bring it on. I agree. Yes, those G.I. Joes were found in my locals. Oh, there you go. NJ Tree. He found it. Oh, yeah. Was it your picture I looked at? I swear to God. I'm surprised. Because, man, I haven't been to Ollie's in over a month. I should go and check Ollie's. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I hoped the Maximum Hulk would have been. Oh, sure. They need to do a do-over after the Juggernaut is coming out. It's too far. Put Maximum first attempt Hulk. It does. It definitely does. Now imagine the Japanese market though. Oh, it's absolutely huge for them. That they're gonna love it. For the Japanese community to have their own Cyclops, they're going to be extremely excited about this. So that's a perfect answer. It's not all about just the US market for this Cyclops, man. Internationally, they're going to enjoy this Cyclops, because how difficult is it for them to really get a Hasbro Cyclops for their collection? when you were in Japan, and when we visited Akihabara, I I barely saw Marvel Legends, and if I saw Marvel Legends, it was pre-owned. It was absolutely pre-owned. So, and it was MCU figures. So I don't think there's any. I'm sure they import Hasbro figures, of course they do, but I've never seen any. Going around all the stores I went to in Tokyo, I didn't see. I barely saw domestic. It was ridiculous. I was dumbfounded when I found McFarlane Toys. It was weird to me. But you know what? I found McFarlane Toys at the Ami Ami store, which didn't surprise me, but I'm just saying that's weird to me. This Thursday, Juggernaut drops for pre-order. Oh man. Okay, I will have to do that. I will definitely have to do that. I'm sure it is fan channel. Can't wait to have 100 Marvel. Is that what you have? That's awesome, man. Plus, it's more animated looking, so it looks great with their anime figures. It does. I fully agree. We have tickets to go to Japan next month. Now we just got to see how crazy the world is at that point. I'm going to have you go shopping for me. And then, you know what? My wife will be like, hey, can he pick up this? Just go to the nearest, like, not store. Well, they're all convenient. They're all good. Don't be surprised. Saw a lot of pre-owned Legends and McFarlane at Nakano Broadway. Oh, see, yeah. What was the one store that had all the retro toys? It was like, where did I? It's gonna kill me. I'm not gonna remember it. I believe Hasbro Pulse and fan channels. I gotta check myself. Heard Psylocke 2-pack is shipping now. Don't say that. Is it really? I got the email saying it's pushed up to July 20th instead of September. I got an email saying July 20th. So I'm not ready. I'm really not ready. Did you get notifications? July 20th. Yep. For me, July 20th. I'm so jealous of you, Greg. Japan will be. Yes. Everyone needs to go to Japan at least once. Okay. I think that's it. Toy news wise. I think. I don't remember. Oh, you know what? Because I didn't look, and I mentioned it in my toy hunt, this newest one that I had. Big Bad Toy Store. Skew Raider, you were nice enough to tell me about this bastard. I swear to God. So, for those that have been following me, I don't collect Transformers. I don't collect them at all. I enjoy Transformers from afar. I enjoy the IP. I know some characters, not all, but there was one Transformer that I enjoyed the most because I had it as a kid. It was the only one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was the only one I had as a kid, and it came as a box set, and it was the Constructicons, like the original Constructicons. It was all 6 figures. I could put them all together and make Devastator, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was one of my favorites. My cousin had other he had other Transformers. If I had to remember, I think he had Megatron and Astro Train. And Astro Train blew my mind because you can transform them into 3 different things: bot mode or alt mode. Bot mode, the train, and the spacecraft, which was insane. I was like, oh my God, look at that. So that was and nice memory for me for Transformers. But Constructicons are my thing. So of course I bought Bone Crusher, I bought Scrapper. I want to build Devastator. So Skew Raider, nice that he did. He told me that Big Bad Toy Store has this in stock. It's the new figures, the next ones that were coming out, and it is Long Haul and Hook. And I'm like, oh my god, what is this? A 2-pack for $90. Why? Why is it $90? Now, someone in the comments said it does come with the other parts for Devastator. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But these figures look as big as Scrapper, which, to be honest, I'm going to say it again, $35 and $25 is really stupid. Why is there a $10 markup for this when they're practically the same size? It's going to be the same as this. If these are just whatever class it is, because I don't know classes for Transformers, if $35 each, so $70 plus another $20 for the additional parts, which I was not aware it came with additional parts. I guess that's where Long Haul comes in, because this image right here, I was like, oh, okay. So there's Hook, there's Long Haul, and Hook looks smaller, so he's probably the $25 class, and then Long Haul is a $35 class, whatever. But they're the parts that he has them on the back of them. Crazy. Which is fine. I get it. But 90 sounds way too expensive for this 2-pack. Way too much. I feel like I'm not wrong on this, because that's just crazy. These cannot be. There's no way these figures are bigger than Scrapper. And I want it. That's what's worse, because I love the Constructicons from Transformers. Of all the Transformers to buy, this is the ones. The Constructicons are the ones I want. Insane. $90. Checking every day, week, give a heads up if they change it. I pre-ordered that Long Haul and Hook 3-pack. Is it a 3-pack? Really? 2-pack. Okay. It's Devastator's head, shoulders, and torso. And yeah, I wasn't happy. Is it really all of that? Oh, jeez. While we have collectors paying, they will keep the high prices. It's not. I know. It sucks. Your boy's got toys. What's up, man? How you doing? I know. I will. Begrudgingly, I will. Those Transformers are hard to resist. Looks good, but yeah, it's a bit pricey. Sorry, I'm late. Gonna have to go back and watch your Cyclops thoughts, man. Go right ahead. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by. When it comes to Cyclops, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't know if I'll get it. I like it. I'm glad it's out. I'm glad it was a great surprise by Figure Arts. Junkion, what's up, man? How you doing? All right. So I want to see you build your only Transformer. Yeah, right. Okay. So there's my rant. I definitely want to buy it. I'm not financially prepared for this price right now. It came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting this maybe sometime later down the line. And plus, San Diego Comic-Con is coming up. I know I'm going to have some expenses from that show. Even though I'm not going, I'm going to try my best to get the exclusives out of there. So that's in the next month, right? Yeah, it's the next month. I mean, crazy. So let's see. Let's take that out. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just like, Jesus, it's too much. Pre-orders gonna hit. That's that's where we're at. All right, so I definitely have Marvel Legends. I have Guile. I want to open up Guile, so we'll see. What the hell is that? Let's see. Let's see. All right, let me put this up. There we go. Yeah. So we have Guile. We can definitely open up Guile. Can you believe I finally got this? We all know it's the same figure. It's just blue, and the blue looks amazing. I do have, because I brought out Angel and Cyclops, open up Jean Grey. There's Angel, there's Cyclops. Since I didn't get to it last week, we got these two Gamerverse because we got Venom right over here to mess around with. So I love this suit. This looks awesome. Speaking of, we got Wave 2 Mega Man. Not bad. Take a look at that. And of course the 2-pack. We have this 2-pack to take a look at. And it looks good. The faces look incredible. Really, really awesome. God. Extreme Zone 987 from Canada was able to get one for me. So this Guile is from Canada. So it's pretty nuts. If they start letting us hit finishing moves, then it's worth the price. They would feel better. Yeah, I still haven't seen it at Target at all. I'm just here messing and posing around with Legends X-Men 97 Cyclops. Yeah, so the X-Men 97 Cyclops is awesome. And I'm pretty sure this is the same body. So it's an excellent figure. Let's see. Jean Grey. Let's open this up. You know, it always, I'm surprised that I cut open these figures now like this. I'm not saving the packaging anymore. Insane. Very, very happy that this is on the new body. Really good. Which is actually I'm surprised that they're keeping up with it being the new body, because Phoenix was on the new body. And here we are with this Jean Grey on this new body. So that's awesome. That's really good. This alternate head sculpt is so much better. So much better than the angry head sculpt. This one, unfortunately, has, I think it's because the digital paint, when they did the mouth area, it kind of looked like it splattered a bit. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see that around the nose. It's not bad. It looks okay. From afar, it's perfectly fine. And I'm okay with that. But this, God, I'm so happy that this is on the newer body. Oh yeah, it has the power effect, but it's not. It can't go on this head. So I'm not going to use this head. I'm going to use the prettier head. Oh, that's interesting. It's that is interesting. Look at the neck. It's been, there's a cut right here, so this is a different piece. Very different. Well, this head, once I get on, the hair is not exactly a good there's this head's not going to do anything. It's just going to sit there. Did I get it on there? I think I did. This head sculpt so much better. Yeah. And it's funny how there's actual paint for her eyebrows right below the mask. So you could see that. That's pretty good. Great looking psych. Did you get Gun Girl? I did not. I couldn't afford it, man. Could not afford it. I'll tell you this. If I did buy it, I would not have bought those magic cards. I want that Jean Grey bad. Did you check the app? Were you not able to do like an in-store pickup or something like that? Now, granted, I haven't seen. It's been out for like a week now, maybe 2 weeks. So it could have sold out a bit, but I'm sure it'll restock itself. You're going to paint her legs? Yes. I feel like I need to do that. I really do. My concern is how I'm going to paint the joint area. That's all. I wish I could like do something different. But we'll see. I don't know. I think Robo had a good what is it? He put up what paints he used, what colored paints he used. So I'm pretty sure I could copy that and try it myself. I mean, I know I can paint, but sometimes there's just not enough time in the world for me to do it. Now this comes with this effect piece right here, which you're supposed to kind of just tuck it in. But I don't know if there's a specific way to do it, but I just kind of tucked it into the hair. Let's guess you could see that. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's a very good head sculpt, that one. That's the best part. But that mismatched green and yellow is very you know that's what they do. I get it. I understand, because I swear to God, the yellow on the green or the green on the yellow, it's definitely like, couldn't you figure out a better way to do it? But nope. Let me check with Robo again, because Robo had a good, he used particular paint. I'm just trying to remember. The boots on Jean, you're gonna paint or leave as oh yeah, I'm gonna paint. I definitely want to paint. I bought 2 jeans. Just got her in today. Oh, a little fuzzy. Yeah, I see it. But I think I'm displaying mine with the wild hair. change the neck to account for the hair, maybe to get the head up. That, yeah, see that? Hey, you know what? Whatever. As long as it hides well. She's not feeling it in the first head sculpt. You can tuck the effect piece in her hair. There's a tiny gap. I've seen some extras at my Target. Oh, look at that. Leg painting. Heat her up. Heat up her feet and remove them. Yeah, I would have to, just so I could make sure I paint all within. It's just the hinge pin that's gonna rotate back and forth. So that's my concern. Paint chipping off, things like that. I haven't really mastered that part of painting. San Antonio, Texas suck when it comes to store exclusives. It can be a pain matching paints. If it's already done, figured out a lot easier, faster. I'm going to be in San Antonio later in this year, visiting family, going to try toy hunting while I'm there. Yeah, hey, Rick, BQ King and Rick, my wife goes to San Antonio twice a year. I know I could easily go with her because it's for work. But I don't know what's in San Antonio to really go hunting for. I would honestly want to make the trek, like the 4.5 hour drive to DFW, meet up with some other toy hunters, toy people there, check out that area. But man, 4.5 hour drive, that's gonna suck. Who else is up there? Brian? I'm pretty sure he's up there. You never know. Better luck in San Antonio compared to where I'm with only 2 targets. Oh, I did see Robo replace the head with a red Sonya head. Looked at really? That's interesting. Seems to get stuff, especially DFW. Yeah, DFW gets a lot of stuff quick. He's still there. He still lives in DFW. Yeah. Glad to have this Jean Grey. Really cool. We can have Angel all together. Now we just need Beast. I mean, I could just take the Beast that I have already. If I had the lab coat Beast, that would be nice because I could just take that one and put it with this X Factor team, but I don't. So love it. I'm glad I have that. Oh, Iceman. Well, the other retro card Iceman I could use for this. Yeah, I could easily throw that retro card Iceman. Where the hell did I put that one? Oh, I'm sure it's back there. Craig is there. Yes. Narc is there. I met Narc. I met Cincy. Narc is an awesome guy. Cincy is too. Love those guys. Okay. We'll see if these guys stay together. 2-pack of the Uncanny X-Force. Now they need to do the red and yellow. Yeah, right. The red and yellow Jean. Ooh, man. The head sculpts look incredible for X23. Really awesome. You're going to go watch Demon Slayer Infant Cast Part 1 in the theater. Runtime has been 2.5 hours long. Awesome. I love it. First of all, my theaters rarely get anime titles. There's not much for it. I was very surprised that my Regal Cinema did the Spy Family movie. So me and the family actually went to go watch that in the theater. And there was a choice. You can watch it as English dub or in Japanese. We definitely watched it in Japanese. So if the Demon Slayer movie is available at my theater, yes, I will absolutely go watch it in the theater. There's no way I can miss out on that, the continuation of it. They look great together so far. 2 hours south of San Antonio. Wow. Only issue with that X23 is she's on the. Yeah, very true. I absolutely agree. But not too much of the older body, because this one actually has the pinless knees, pinless double jointed elbows. So definitely an improvement. So I'm not too mad about it, but yes, would I have loved the ab crunch with this diaphragm joint? Absolutely. And this diaphragm joint needs to be fixed, needs to be customized. There's not enough. There's definitely not enough range in it, and I'll mess with that in a second. That head sculpt is beautiful. They did a great one for the Screaming head sculpt. Man, that looks so good. Really, really good. And I'm glad she has multiple hands. That's nice to see. They're small. And I have the blades or knives, whatever. I'm not going to touch that at the moment. Ratface, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. They need to maximize it. They should. Absolutely. Just got the 2-pack last week. There's no more season for Demon Slayer. It'll be, yes, I am aware of that. So I definitely want to make sure to watch it. Whether it be even if I miss it out on theaters, I will get it some way. I'll definitely make sure to get it some way. I agree with you on the heads. Most disagree with us. How can anyone disagree on the heads? Man, they did a great job. That looks awesome to me. Including the yelling one. Whoop. The yelling one looks so good. So the double jointed elbow, awesome. That's so much better than the previous one. And of course, a pinless double jointed knee. That's technically still the same. They just made it pinless. We have, oh, look at that. It turns at the calf, your typical feet, which is fine. Splits, not too bad. So of course, I would have loved to see her have an ab crunch, but unfortunately, this, I guess because of it's a smaller frame, her diaphragm isn't as good as it should be. Because if I were to, yeah, did you even see her move? Push forward. Ugh, there's nothing there. Side to side is very minimal. Back is barely. That's a huge issue. So I definitely am gonna pop that off and cut away some of the plastic just so we could get some extra movement in there. That's my only thing about that. That sucks. I know we can't articulate the head as much as we want to because the hair sculpt, unfortunately. But, you know, we're going to make it work somehow. That is a whole different joint. That is very different. The ball peg, that's a small ball peg. Man, they had to change it. Let's see if I can. Yeah, that's. Really need to. You definitely have to fix that diaphragm. That sucks. That really sucks. Sculpt wise, awesome. I think the sculpt is perfectly fine. But if they added the ab crunch, I would have never. Well, I would have, but I wouldn't have judged it so much. Have a good night, Rick. If you're saying good night, or you're saying good night to Ratface, but I appreciate you being here. The cuffs on the wrist can come off. Oh, well, have to operate on the diaphragm. Scorpio does great shorts. Yes, he does. I'm sure I could look up his video and see what he did with it. Very cool. Very cool. And of course, we have, man, this absolutely should have been updated. Pins. Look, pins really don't bother me, but when you start seeing pinless, it's just like, really? But we definitely got the newer torso because it's got the diaphragm, it's got the ab crunch, so that's awesome to see. So this is basically the new Venom body. Yeah. Where are you? I have you right here. Yeah, this is the Walmart Venom. Torso, abs, legs. Legs are the same, except he has boots. And then arms. Arms are the same, except the forearms. There you go. This is the Walmart Venom, which I definitely like the Walmart Venom. The problem with the Walmart Venom is that they used the wrong neck joint because he can't look up. So that was the only issue with this one. And didn't they? What did they use? What other figure? I swear to God, there was another character they used and they put the right neck joint on there. The previous Warpath, I think, was the same arms, same legs, but because this is a newer torso, because we have the ab crunch got fitted in with the what's it called, the diaphragm joint. So not too bad. Let's put you here. I knew I wouldn't have enough space, but whatever, we'll work with it. Head sculpt, I think, is the same as the older Warpath figure. Let's see. He mostly, yep, same except the knife sheaths. Sheaths were a nice attitude. Yes, I agree. Having those sheaths back here, nice to see that. But hey, this Uncanny X-Force team, I absolutely loved reading this line. It was definitely cool. And this was a team where they fought Bastion. So a lot of crazy stuff happened in that storyline. Like, if you didn't know, bad stuff happened to Nightcrawler. I don't know. This head, I like that head. That head looks awesome. Okay, let's put you there. Let's see. Oh man. Marvel Legends, so many. All right, I got to move some so that way I can add a little bit more. I haven't bought my original. I bought from my original the double knife sheath with knives. Oh, did you really? All right, man. Have a good night. Thanks, Joe. Oh, good junk, yeah. It's funny. I did an unboxing of those two plus Nightcrawler yesterday. All right, let's move. I'm going to move you out of here. I think, I haven't seen a restock on these Gamerverse figures. It's been a good 3 weeks now, and I'm surprised there has not been restocks on this, or at least in my stores, I haven't seen any. So this is the black suit Spider-Man. 3 sets of hands, which is very cool to see. We have this new webbing or tentacle, which isn't so bad, but it's got a weird handle thing, which is kind of silly. But we basically have an all-new sculpt for this Spider-Man, this Peter Parker. Pinless, double joints, diaphragm, and ab crunch. And is it a dumbbell? Oh, it's a dumbbell neck joint. Hinge would have been nice. What is this thing? It's almost like a webbing, but it's a symbiote tentacle thing. I don't really know what to make of it. Right? And how in the hell? I guess I have to somewhat wrap it around because it's got the dumb handle, which what are you going to do with that? But I guess I don't know. Would this even somehow wrap? Oh, even if I did, it would just look weird if I kind of wrapped it around his arm, and it would just kind of droop. So that's, in a way, it's weirdly useless. Okay, let's kind of just swap a hand out and just mess with this and see. Where do we go? Oh yeah, it will be like 9,500s. I've only seen Black Cat in stores. Oh wow. Have you had Lumpia cups? No. Is that a new trend right now? Lumpia cups? And maybe anti-venom once in that horrible Sunfire buck. I passed on anti-venom. I didn't care much for it. I mean, it's okay. But yeah, they didn't. Again, they used a body that they don't need to use anymore. No butterflies suck. I know. This doesn't have butterflies either. So I don't know what to think of this, but that's as close to what you can get with his arms. So that's a weird thing. Diaphragm, and of course, that ab crunch, which is nice to see. Upper bicep, double joint, upper thigh, double joint, calf swivel. So, and all that articulation there. There's a lot to this figure because the sculpt is so crazy. It's really good the way that they sculpted this. It's pretty insane. I've used floral wire for webbing. It's a game changer. Yeah, that's good stuff. I have some from D. Blake Makes. Definitely a good one. Fast and U14, what's up, man? An Ultimate Art the Clown from NECA on BBTS is 43, and from the NECA store, it'd be 47. Is it really? Wow. Man, that prices really went up. That is crazy. I'll send you the video. Okay, cool. Watch. I'm going to make it. I will definitely make it. Over the webbing accessory. Oh, no, I get it. Oh, over the webbing. Yes. No, I understand. I have, oh, man, where are they? Yeah, let me show you. I think, here we go. So D. Blake makes, if those of you don't know, he makes a lot of awesome signs. And I have what he made for the Daredevil sticks. So here's D. Blake, right? Here's the batons for Daredevil. But he also makes Venom ones right here. So these are all bendy wire ones, which is nice. So this I was going to use for this Spider-Man, but I forgot it came with something like this, which again, how is he, like, he doesn't even gripping hands. So how in the hell is he going to utilize something like this? I mean, I could take one of these and kind of just, this is what you're talking about. In Beltran, you just wrap it around like this. So it kind of helps in a way to hold it in place as well as bend it in place where you want it to. It definitely works for those that will do it. How he implemented this, which is a pretty neat idea, because it is a wire, he made a nice ring right there, which is awesome to see. And you could just plug that in through the wrist here, or the peg of the hand, and then plug it into place. And then you can just, bend it where you need to and do that. I loved that idea that he thought of that, and look, it holds up really, really nice. And of course, the Hasbro one is kind of wrapped around in there. Is he going to? Yeah, I know. He's just kind of just crouched about like this. Joey, what's up, man? How you doing? It's one of them. My daughter used the Marvel Legends as well. Doe Studios, how are you, sir? Let's see. I found Black Series cases. Nice. Awesome, man. Good to hear you found it. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this art release from NECA for months, but that price is crazy. It absolutely is crazy. Pay attention to this. Watch him end up at Best Buy. And, if you didn't know, Best Buy sells a lot of NECA. And they currently have a sale right now. All the NECA figures, I think they're like $10 off. So most of them are $24.99. If you were looking for NECA figures, go on Best Buy, whether it be the website or the store. They're on sale, $24.99. Have a good night, man. Thank you for being here. I caught a blowtorch at Target and then 2 retro vipers at another Target. That's awesome. I have not seen any of the new Joes at my Targets yet. Here's the recipe for Jean Grey's legs from Robo. Oh, cool. Thank you, man. I was going to look up his post because I know someone asked. Very cool. Boy dreaded. Jesus saves, John 3:16. Love that Venom. That webbing is greatness. You didn't get the emo black suit, Peter? No. What was it? It was like $30 at GameStop. I found them. I was just like, that's okay. I don't need it. If he's on sale one day, sure. Why not? Couldn't watch Greybeard and Art at the same time. I'm hoping to find him in Best Buy. I got Ultimate Jigsaw when Best Buy had it. It had 2 left arms under. Oh man, yeah, that sucks. But yeah, maybe Best Buy. Why not? So yeah, we have this. It's cool. I'm glad I could utilize this, and I'm glad I have. It comes with 2 because 2 is pretty cool to kind of mess with this. Let's see if I can add this in there. Now he's got 2. Pretty cool. I mean, this doesn't work, but having Venom here, so that's not the right image to have. But how this Spider-Man poses, he can pose really nicely. The joints and everything, he works pretty well. It's not bad at all. It really isn't. It's a pretty good figure to me. I like the sculpt because, from the game, it looks pretty sick the way it works. Big fan Samurai. I bought it without looking at the price. Guess it didn't bother me. Oh, really? My God. Yeah, the $30 price is like, what the hell? It was either like $29 or $31.99, something like that. I don't remember. All right, Vaz, thank you. Appreciate it. Is he better than Secret Wars Spider? No, I don't think so. Secret Wars Spider actually has butterfly joints. This one is just different enough because of how it's based off of the video game. I mean, look at the texture on the arms and all throughout the body. It's very different. It looks good. I mean, a sculpted, spider emblem too. That's a nice touch to it. So all new sculpt, everything like that. It's just different, and I think it can work very well for a Gamerverse, display. It's got all the articulation points except butterfly joints. I wish it had a disc hinge at the neck instead of the dumbbell, but hell, that's okay. Let's unwrap this. I do not like this now, just because I have D. Blake's tentacles here. Let's see. Where do you get that Spider-Man symbiote from? This is Target. I was toy hunting, found him at Target. Whoops. Okay, I'm just taking this off. Could have Peter in a tug of war with Miles with those webs. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Let's keep you right there. And here's the Boricua Miles too, which I like that body because it's the Amazing Fantasy body. So here's this Miles, because this Miles to me is pretty awesome. Comes with the webbing accessories. It comes with the 3 sets of hands, which is also a plus. But this sculpt is awesome to me. Would it be a good sculpt in terms of articulation? Who knows? We will see. But I think this sculpt is pretty damn cool for Brooklyn 2099. I want the regular and the Santa version of Art the Cloud and his little girl demon accomplice. So if that's 47 times 3, that is way too much. It definitely is. Maximum Spider is 1. Secret Wars and Amazing Fantasy Spider are number 2. I agree. I can agree with that. Oh, that's not cool. So my Miles head, you don't see it there, but it looks like right at his chin, it looks like where they cut off plastic. See that? Because I see where, yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't like it. I feel like if that's an area where they cut off during the manufacturing process, it might be on a lot of them, which is, again, unfortunate. This is a cool sculpt. There's sculpt everywhere around this emblem here, including the butterfly joints. It's sculpted in there too. It's not as red as the others. As you can see, it's painted over the, I guess, a grayish brown color. So there's a lot of reds that look off because they're painting it over the plastic. So it doesn't match all the way. Ab crunch, the glossiness really stands out. Is there okay, there is a waist swivel. This has to be all new, the belt and everything, because it's part of the lower torso of the ab crunch. Pants look awesome. I don't know if this is reuse from something. Oh, there's a twist above the ankle. Is this reuse? I don't know. Or is this all new? No, this has to be all new sculpt. There's no way this can be reused because of the line, the sculpted line pattern on the pants right there. So I wonder. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, look, it's nice that we see the butterfly joints, but when they can't do what you want it to do, that's where it's going to suck. I feel like you have to position the biceps in a certain angle to get the arms as close as that. So they don't exactly, I mean, they could cross over in a particular way. That's okay. But even with this Spider-Man, without the butterfly joints, look at that. It's just as close as to what I did with Miles. So these butterfly joints, I think, work well going back because you can move the arms fairly. Well, you can move them back pretty far. It's okay. I think mostly is this sculpt is what sells it to me. There's so much. There's so much detail in this figure. It's really cool to see it. Hell yeah, that Barriqua Spidey is on a decent buck. Do you have or are you getting the National Defender from Chaos Toys? It's sold out. I can't recall what that is. I don't remember it. I would have to look that up just so I can remember. Toy Earth. Hey man, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Sucks when you got a mod figure to get what you thought you were paying for. Yes, it does. It absolutely does. But if I can do it, I'll try. I mean, it's still technically inexpensive for other options that may be out there. Yeah, this Miles is cool. I like this Miles. It's really neat. I compared everything. Oh, look, wait. See, I almost have everybody. Almost. I think we're missing Kingpin now, right? Outside of Advanced Suit Spidey and the Anti-Venom suit, I'm not getting those two. But Kingpin, I'll pick up Kingpin. Did that even come out yet? Here's Black Cat. The lineup of figures is still pretty good. It's not everybody's choice, honestly. If you didn't play the game, if you don't like the game, I can understand. The Venom is probably the best figure out of all of them, honestly. Third-party Dark Knight Return style Superman. Oh, is that what that is? Oh yes, now I remember. No, I'm not picking it up. Has laser eyes, have a magnetic leg. Oh, that's cool. Who did that? I've seen that magnetic feature before. It's a great feature. I've seen that figure. It looks awesome. I'm not into DC characters as much as I used to be. I don't collect as much DC characters, but it is a great looking figure. Unfortunately, it wasn't one of those things where I was like, oh, I have to have it. Plus, I'm pretty sure I have a ton of pre-orders in the way. Okay, so I definitely like. I'm biased about Spider-Man. That's one. I definitely like this wave. I really do. Uh, Venom is my favorite out of the wave. These two are pretty much next. Then the Bariqua suit and Black Cat will probably be the next two. Black Cat, I said it last week. Her feet are way too small. That sucks. So it's not bad. It really isn't bad at all. I think they're really cool figures to add to like a multiverse section of your Spider-Man shelf, which I definitely have. I basically call it a multiverse of Spider-Man figures. That's really all I can do. This is a really cool lineup of figures to represent a gamerverse of the Spider-Man line. So I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. I enjoy Marvel Legends very much, so I'm happy with what I picked up. It's not too bad. Now, of course, we didn't get to opening up other things like Guile over here, but we can get to that later. It is the 11 o'clock hour, so it is time to say goodnight. I don't really have much. You guys already know I'll be toy hunting at the liquidation stores this week, so we'll see what we can find. You guys already know that I picked up some cards. So you'll see that on the toy hunt. But if you haven't seen the most recent toy hunt, I did post it earlier this evening around like 6 o'clock. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and do so. I would greatly appreciate it. But I appreciate you guys being here tonight, hanging out with me, just talking toys, checking out these new figures that I just recently picked up. And they're fun. Great. Add to the collection, add to the shelf, fill it out. Awesome stuff. Well, you guys really talk some more. That Black Cat head sits well with the crazy figure body. Got to put. Oh, really? Well, that would be a neat look for for Momo here. I could just put Black Cat's head in. I have a third-party Vulture with magnetic lights and Electro with light-up magnet. That's cool, man. That's really awesome. I think I know which ones you're talking about. Yes, my Moon Knight. Who? Mr. Knight. My Mr. Knight. Who? Aton Customs. Mr. Knight figure had the light-up eyes features too. One of my favorites. Needs more. Yes, it does. Definitely does. I'm surprised they haven't given up Black and Gold Iron Spider. Yeah, right? I know. I have nothing good near me, not even worth a video. It's embarrassing. Really? I figured you... Look, Jersey has quite a bit of stuff, and I'm surprised you don't have much. That's weird to me. Always look forward to Monday night with G. Have a great week, buddy. Thank you, Fig Fan Samurai. Appreciate it. Skew Raider, thank you. Chris McNeil, good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. So thin compared to the game. Yes, I agree. Don't care about Moon Knight at all, but light up eyes on his look sounds really epic. Oh, it looked incredible. I know I did a review on him, but the light up eyes with using the magnet, it's a great feature. It really is. Have a good night, man. Thank you. I think it gets grabbed quickly because of my eyes. Yeah, I know. I understand. I'm just surprised to hear it. It's the same here. I just try to get out as often as I could. I know for feathers. All right. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for being on with me. Even if you're here for a short time or the whole time, I greatly appreciate it. Just check out for the new toy hunt this week. As far as it goes, you'll see me again on Monday. So thank you all. Hit the like button on the way out. Have a good night. Hope to see you soon, and hope to see you on the next hunt.